Hello, viewers. Welcome to Football Theatre, where we bring you live updates on all footballing activities around the globe. Okay, we just witnessed the UEFA Nations Cup. Akala, what are your highlights?
Yeah, for me, one of the highlights was England home at the end of and England suffered a home defeat against Denmark to lose control of Group A2 and they dropped down to third place. England will need to beat Iceland, Belgium next month to have any chance of progressing. Also, Scotland continued their excellent recent form and extending their unbeaten run to 8 games by beating Czech Republic to move 4 points clear of Group B2. So Scotland will travel to Slovakia, Israel next month. Knowing 3 points from one of those games is all what they need. Also, Portugal beat Sweden to stay top of Group A3 ahead of the world champion France, who got victory in Croatia. So Portugal lead the group on goal difference, having the same points with France.
Oh, thank you, Tito, for that update. Remy, what are your thoughts on the same competition?
Well, for me, it's one of the highlights for me was actually looking at Spain, and it's obvious. I think Spain is trying to get back to their old days of when they won the World Cup. They're trying to build a very formidable team actually, because you can see the young guys coming into the team. There's Fati of Barcelona. There's also Traore of Wolves. There's also Ceballos of Arsenal. And I think they're actually trying to be the formidable. Also, the France team, you have the young lads coming up. So you know definitely the UEFA Nations League is really going to be a strong tournament as well. And looking at Switzerland as well, I think Switzerland, they have to just maybe put one or two things together, and I think they'll also be able to create a formidable team as well. Yeah.
Okay. Bosco, what are your thoughts on the same league?
Okay, thank you. Just the way Redmi and Tito have said, I think the major highlight is for England to qualify, and I think they have to beat Belgium and Iceland according to what Tito has already said. So they need to work harder. I think that the one left behind out of the top team in the competition right now, so they need to work very hard in forthcoming games.
Okay, and we have a guest speaker here, Demola. Okay, Demola, you have what? Just give us an update on the tournament, your thoughts.
Well, so far so good. Looking at the UEFA Nations League, whereby England considered a defeat and Portugal won despite Ronaldo was not on the pitch. I think so far the league is going well, and but expect so much upset coming days after this resumption. National break, there should be so much of upset, probably from Iceland or Norway. I'm expecting Norway to qualify to the next round, and the big boys should qualify definitely. England are going to qualify, no matter how they're going to qualify.
Okay, we'll hold you to your words if they don't qualify. Moving quickly to the African sector. How did the African teams settle, Remy, in the international break?
Well, the African teams actually, they are not playing any qualifiers right now. They all just went to play their friendlies, and the result of Ghana against Qatar 5-1. Wow. that was an exciting result for the Ghanaians. And the Super Eagles of Nigeria were able to, would I say, recover from their defeat of their North African counterpart, the Algerians, to play a 1-1 draw against the Tunisians, even if the Tunisians had to come from the back, you understand, to get a draw. At least it was a good startup for the new Super Eagles team. I call them the new Super Eagles team because they have a whole lot of new guys that are trying to, get themselves together in the team. And looking at Algeria also, I think they also showed why they were the champions in Africa. You understand? Playing a 2-2 draw with Mexico. Wow. I don't think Algeria is backing out right now. They are one team in the African continent that I think everybody in the world should actually watch out for. Those guys are doing awesomely well. they are doing very, very well with their style of play and everything. So for me, those are the three highlights.
Bosco, do you have did any African country surprise you?
I think Algeria, but I would like to talk about Nigeria. I don't want us to see it as just mere friendly games, but I think the Nigerian team needs to improve a lot because I think I watched the two games and they performed a little bit better with Tunisia, but they were very woeful against Algeria. Let's put aside that it's just a friendly game, though. I think more has to be done to that team. Um, Although their major players are not around, the likes of NDD, because I think Sheyi from West Brom played the midfield. The midfield was very porous, and they could not even hold their ball very well. So a lot has to be done in the team, I guess, for Nigerian team. But for other African teams, the Ghanaian teams, Abba Grant is doing fantastic well. I think I must give kudos to his work over there. So for Cote d'Ivoire too, they lost to Japan. I think they should improve also. Let's not just look at the aspect of being friendly. I think a lot have to be done in those things, aside Ghana.
Okay. Demola, any comment so far on the African
Well,
games?
they're not playing any qualifiers for now. It's just warm up and friendlies for now. Looking at Algeria played 2-2 against Mexico. And you know Mexico is one of the biggest team in South America. So Nigeria, we are forced to play 1-1 draw with Tunisia, even though we had the opportunity to double the goal after our first lead by Kelechi Iheanacho, but he missed the opportunity. Not bad for me. Nigeria were able to get back from their ruins from Algeria. Algeria is showing you that, oh, we are still the African champion. So it's not going to be so easy for any club, for any team rather, to beat us. And Ghana, they played well, even though their first friendly match was very, very woeful. But at least they were able to bounce back under our grant. We're expecting more exciting footballs after the national break is back.
Okay. Now we move to the Premier League. Remy, what do you think about the Manchester United's dealing in the transfer window? Can it help them get back on track?
Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City. I think it's quite surprising the way Manchester United has not been able to live up to expectations with their very good run of form towards the end of last season. And with that, they were able to get a few players in before the deadline of the transfer. But my worry now is with the likes of other clubs where you're talking about Everton, even Leeds, Liverpool, who are doing really, really, really well. I really don't know how possible it will be, even with the new players in Manchester United. I don't know how it's going to be for them, if they'll be able to survive it. I really, really don't know, because for Manchester United, I think there's something they really need to find out, is to find the very perfect setup. I think one setup, they have to find help them out, because for 2 games, they're going to go like that against the likes of Arsenal, Liverpool, and Chelsea, and even the Leeds team, man. I don't know if they'll be able to survive it, but hopefully work out for them, because now it's not just only considering the Manchester United team, you're also going to be considering who their opponents are. And you can see that right now we're able to get one or two very solid buys. Quite of
Okay. Having said that, last match day had so many shocking results in the Premier League. We saw Leicester City losing to West Ham, and Manchester United and Liverpool all came crashing down. Bosco, what are your thoughts?
It was a massive game, and I think I'll start with Liverpool. what one thing I discovered about Liverpool is that teams are gambling more against Liverpool right now. What do I mean by that? Like they are trying to find their weakness, their vulnerability in the way they play right now. You can see what Aston Villa did to them. Uh, Teams do not want to sit back and play Liverpool anymore, just the way it happens last season. And an average team just wants to go to Anfield and have a go at Liverpool. That's one thing I've just discovered about what's going on with Liverpool. But basically, I think they miss Alisson and Mane that very day. And it was really a bad day for Van Dijk. The performance was so woeful that I think a true pass going through him, that was really awful for the way he has been rated for some months and in the Champions League and all that. As for Man United, a lot have been said about Man United. I think starting from the board, from the players. In fact, that game, before the red card, Man United wasn't really playing well, I must confess. They were woeful in all aspects of the game.
That's
They were really
not
woeful. And the point line was Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw. They played woefully that very day. So I think if Solskjaer wants to retain his job, he needs to take a drastic decision towards De Gea and for Pogba. And for Leicester City, I think they missed Ndidi. And I won't say it was a bad game for them. It wasn't just a good day. Let me put it that way. It's not as if they didn't play. West Ham were just good that day. They were in form and they run through them. So let's hope that this week will be a turnaround for Liverpool and Man United and hopefully Leicester City.
Okay, having given us such a long detail, and I really appreciate that. Tito, any comment on the last week?
Yeah. For me, contrary to what Bosco said on Leicester City, because I can't imagine a team playing at home with about 70% of possession and no shot on target. Come on, you're playing at home, not even one shot on target. I think Brendan Rodgers needs to go back to the drawing board and start making amendments. Yes, indeed he didn't play, but it still doesn't change anything. Then for the Liverpool match, I guess the defense was just woeful. That's for Liverpool's defense. It was very, very woeful. And Aston Villa, players like what's the name? Watkins scoring a brace. Watkins, scoring a trick, then Grealish getting a brace. So I think it was a good day for them. It was a good day for them.
Hat-trick.
Okay. That was the last week fixtures and results. So we move over to looking at this Everton side. Everton has shown a lot of promise, and so far, I think they have 100% starts to life in the Premier League this season. Can they really put up in a strong challenge this season, Demola?
Well, currently Everton are in form. When I mean form, for their last games, they have not dropped a point. So it shows that these boys are going good under Ancelotti. And last Merseyside derby at Goodison Park, they played draw. Ancelotti and Klopp. So looking down to this Merseyside derby tomorrow, they are not going to drop a point. At most, it will be a draw game. But in form currently, they are in form. Liverpool will be trying to bounce back from their good defeat against Aston Villa. Looking at the defense and everything, both Robertson and Alex Arnold, they will try as much as possible to win this game. But at the same time, Ancelotti is not here to joke. He has good boys at his disposal. Those boys are going good. Their top striker, Dominic. Dominic is just so superb. And this guy does not want to hear anything apart from go. So Dominic teaming up with James Rodriguez and their flank is going good. So I feel tomorrow, if the game is not going to end as draw, definitely Liverpool might still lose the game.
Let's not be too quick to write off the champions of the
I'm not,
EPL.
but the game is the game. The way they are playing shows that they are ready for the trophy. The way Liverpool are playing for the past 2 or 3 days, starting from game one, Liverpool played with Leeds. You can see they play 4-3 with the newcomer. 4-3. It shows that they are not really ready. Right from the back, Van Dijk committing silly unforced errors. So it shows that these guys are just here for joke. But people that are ready to win the trophy, they will go for the trophy.
Okay, just Demola, just hold on your thoughts for the game against Everton. Okay, and but recently Arsenal seem to be moving in the correct direction under Mikel Arteta. What are your thoughts, guys?
Well, under Mikel Arteta, barely 10 months to the managerial career, he has been doing fantastic and awesome. Bringing new set of players, Pate, Ceballos back on loan, and Gabriel Magalhaes. So we feel, as an Arsenal fan, I won't let my emotion control me this time around, but notwithstanding, I feel there is more to watch and to see about Mikel Arteta. He's one of the underdogs manager that you guys should watch out for. He have everything at his disposal. He just have to flourish.
Okay. Hello, viewers. We'll be going on a little commercial, and we'll continue back with the fixtures for this week. Okay.